Alright, welcome back to Gamer News. Today we're covering this segment on the newest No Man's Sky update. This is a huge update called Worlds Part 1. It's going to be adding new wildlife, new environmental stuff, new technologies, new upgrades, new pathways. It's basically adding everything except for new planets at this point. They're updating the entire game's visual graphics, and we'll get into all of that looking at an 80 LEV article that I will link below the video. So, it's the update that y'all asked for. Anybody who's played this game knows that we have been plagued with terrible small patch updates that do basically nothing. They just add like a new ship design and that's it. Now we've got new resources. Every planet's graphics will be updated, introducing new animals, plant life, new game mechanics, and technological advancements. This update is completely free. For all players, no one needs to buy a DLC for it. It offers a complete visual overhaul of the game, hoping to fix the most infamous issues of the fanbase, which is no new stuff, no new animals, no new plant life, no new game mechanics, and only some technological advances. Usually an update just gives us three things, and it's usually just technology stuff, new items that are either useless or don't really have a mechanic for it yet, but now they have new game mechanics because they've updated most of the planets in the game, which is awesome. Visual Overhaul. The update is titled Worlds Part 1. Is full of environmental additions, technological ideas, new gear path lines, upgrade tech, new resources, ways of gathering new and existing resources, and a ton of new wildlife for each planet. Almost every single planet looks a lot differently. Now, it looks similar because it's the exact same type of biomes, but there are new plants, there are new animals. You can go there and it'll have the same feel. Nothing really has been moved around, like all the rock filters, like this example here with the floating islands. All the islands are in the same place, but they look a lot different, they look a lot better. The visual overhaul makes it look more clean, more futuristic, more cybernetic, and as you can see, there's new rock formations on the floating islands. They just don't look like upside down pyramids. They now actually look pretty nice. The ships look so much better with the new light packages, makes them look insanely clean and insanely cool looking, especially in outer space. Especially at night, I will say that. Most of the planets at night have this really cool light package where like most of the plant life or the water will glow because of the stars, and you can actually see the reflection of other planets and other stars on stuff like metallic structures. Like if you have like a metallic generator or a metallic ship, you can see reflections of the stars on it now, which I think looks super sick. Dreams are coming true. The development team hopes the new update provides players with a sense of happiness, yields better player ratings, and more hours of playtime. They just want more players to come back to the game and say, hey, we did exactly what you guys are asking for. What the players and fans were begging for, the update was based on fulfilling the majority of those desires. While the team mostly wanted to do graphic design changes like the new visual overhaul, the update needed to be more to achieve more. So they added everything that the players have been begging for. We beg for new wildlife, we beg for environmental changes, we wanted more game mechanics, we wanted more technological advancements, we wanted the game to look nicer, we wanted the game to be more fun to play, more diverse. When you go to a planet, you shouldn't just have to get basic resources you can get on another planet. We wanted more new resources on other planets so we can do more on other planets. So instead of just traveling and exploring, which is fun in its own way, now thanks to the new environment changes, there's actually reasons to go to other planets for once. So I think that's pretty cool. A bright future. Will there be a sequel? The title Worlds Part 1 seems to suggest there will be more updates similar to the latest coming soon. Maybe a Worlds Part 2? There could be new planets on the way. That'd be more fun. More wildlife and environmental features. Would be really cool if they added a new planet with all this new wildlife and new environmental features. With added resources, there could be added technological discoveries and upgrades. I surely hope so. I would love it if you could make a super ship, a ship that is a combination, a gigantic ship, sort of like a Star Destroyer or a Republic Destroyer. I think you should be able to make bigger ships in the future. Maybe if you have a giant online server, you could have a giant command ship that everyone can dock their ships in and people can like trade on that ship. I think that'd be pretty cool instead of just having a trading center. I think it'd just be cool if they added more stuff in a Worlds Part 2. If they add another planet, they just make it entirely diverse and different. I think that'd be the best of what they could do. Because honestly, the only thing that Worlds Part 1 doesn't have is new planets, which is a bummer because that is something that we wanted. But honestly, Worlds Part 1 is so much better than any update we've ever gotten in the past. Besides the original game update, which added most of the stuff in the game, Worlds Part 1 just adds so much in so little time. This is something that's going to rejuvenate the game. I think it's going to make the game more fun to play. Many people are going to re-download it or play it more because, I mean, like, it's kind of hard to say because, like, people really don't like how boring the game has been because they haven't added a lot. I mean, they add like one new planet every like 4 months and that's it. They don't really do anything that much anymore. Just patches, bugs, glitches, which is a problem because this update does bring a lot, so there will be a lot of bugs and glitches probably in the future, but they'll just have more updates and patches. I don't expect that much from the game in the future when it comes to updates, but Worlds Part 1 does have a lot to be desired because it does suggest there will be a part 2 to Worlds, which is pretty cool. This does set the standard. Setting a possible sequel update in the future with Worlds Part 2, the developers need to realize they have a big task of capitalizing this new rush of motivation for the player base. If they disappoint with another cycle of basic updates and patches while not offering anything new, like a new planet, which would be awesome, in fact a set of new planets would be pretty awesome, this positivity could wear off. This is probably the most consequential. Everyone's feeling so happy and positive that we're finally getting a actual update that isn't just a boring patch fix. It's actually something new and a new wave of everything. New environment, new visual overhaul, new technology, new upgrades, new just animals and plant life, new resources to get. These resources lead to new tech. This new tech leads to possible upgrades of old tech. It's just a complete update, and I feel like this will be an inspiration. It's like how Minecraft players have been saying that, yeah, you added wolf armor, cool, where's a new dimension? Why can't you add anything? Why can't you just add like 5 new biomes or an entire new dimension, which would be even better? But no, No Man's Sky has diverted itself away from the Minecraft standard of just boring updates and adding like 5 items in a new mob and that's it. They've added whole new biomes, whole new resources, technological pathways, and plant life and animals. So pretty dang cool. So now I want you to comment below, what is your favorite new creature and organism from this update? Which is your favorite planet moon to visit first, now that because you want to see what happened, what this update brought. Things you love and hate about this new update. There's got to be some things you hate, but a lot of things you're going to love. What additions do you expect to see in Worlds Part 2? I expect that there should be at least 3 planets that are added because I think that'd be pretty sick. And do you think this update will help the game grow? I think it will, but I think it's going to still be short term. They need to set up Worlds Part 2 and maybe even do Part 3. We never know, but I think that they should. Anyway, that's going to do it for this video on No Man's Sky, Worlds Part 1 update. Thank you guys so much for watching. Like it if you like, dislike if you don't, subscribe if you like it. I'll see you guys next time. Toodaloo, and have a blessed day.